What's up, guys? We're going to take a look at Mastermind Creations Reformatted R27 Calidus, and he's a captain. I guess we'll look at the box a little bit. There's a picture of him, there's some more pictures of him, there's another picture of him, and there's some information. Okay, so to start things off, my first time transforming this guy, these wings popped out, and I was kind of surprised, and it seemed like it took a little bit of force, but now that it's fallen out, they just come out very, very easily. So I was thinking about gluing it, and then it just occurred to me today, see, that's too little force to knock that out. So it just occurred to me today that if you put a little piece of paper in there with it, it'll just wedge it enough. And this is the one I've already done it, but I'm going to pull it out. And you can see I just have a little piece of paper in there. And then slide that in, and it is a nice tight fit. So I'm going to do that real quick on this side. Give you one last demonstration on how easy it is to knock it out, and then I guess I'll try to do what I want it to. Try that. Alright, there we go. Beauty. And there you go. Stays on. Don't have to whip out the glue. Don't have to wait for things to dry. And you can pull it back out in the future if you need to. It's not perfect. There's still sticking out a little bit there, but for the purposes of this video, you get the picture. So, here's his car mode. He's got some spiky pipes, some mobility scooter wheels on the back there, and some gappy hand elbow things. I guess they're not hands if they're elbows, but he's got some gappy parts there that I had to do a double take and confirm with the box, because that just does not seem right. It seems like there could be some panels or something that would flap down and cover up them elbows, but I guess not. He's got a, I'm assuming 5mm port there, except the handle is rectangular, which is nice. And then he's got his spiky crossbow, bow and arrow, front fender thing. And that comes out. His one tire turns adequately. This one does not get quite the same action. The way everything comes together is nice and satisfying, and it just kind of compresses in a neat little way. There's very decent tire clearance, no obstruction down there. It looks good from a lot of the angles, like right there. That looks pretty good. However, if you really start to analyze it, it kind of looks like a door wedge with two tires at the front. But, you know, what are you going to do? It's a space car. It can't adhere to Earth vehicle standards. That looks pretty sweet like that, though. Get it up at the kind of a ground level angle. Before I transform it, I've got this guy ready to go. He's already in vehicle mode. So there's a vehicle mode comparison. I've done one now. Alright, so he's definitely red and yellow. He looks like he could be McDonald's Cybertronian mascot. Okay, so first step is yank. And that's all on a track, and then these are his legs, and that's his chest. Legs, chest. And then we're just gonna for my purposes. Separate that a little bit, and then he's got these arms that are on these black things, and they unpeg from there and spin up and around. They are going to... I wish if this is going to have to flex out that it would be, I don't know, just a little different. Maybe more pliable. But anyway, so these pegs are going to go into the tires on the sides of his collar bone, his collar bones. Okay, so I'm going to now rotate his chest piece along this rotation thing. We move these pipe flaps and move those in. And then we start bringing the wheels in. He's got some mechanisms inside of his arm that will allow it to come out. And then bring that forward. And he's got little tabs here that are going to go into his forearm when you put them back together, or when you're going the other way. And then there's some stiff tabs down there. Put these out, pull these out. It's going to rotate in. Pull out the heels. And then these just kind of stick out. That's not my favorite thing, but I guess at least it wraps around the wheel so it's not sticking out super far. But I think that would be my one gripe. But let's see, we'll get him with some guns. I wonder if there's a way to attach this with the bow and arrow, so he can shoot out his gun from the arrow. Alright, so there is his spiky pipes with some more spiky pipes coming off the thing. You could use them for poking people at close range. Poke. Forgot to put his thing back in. The arms of this bend at this point and not at that point, and I guess you could pretend that that's the string, the tension line. That's probably not how it works though. He's got little ports here on the sides of his arms, but I wonder, I don't really see, anything going into there. He comes with a head sculpt that is in a bag, where both corners of his mouth go down on that sculpt. And he's got a super subtle smirk on this face. And he comes with a book and a card. And they are in a bag. And then we'll bring in some other hot rods. It'll be a big mustard and ketchup party. There needs to be some sort of fix for this guy's floppy feet. So there's a bunch of rods, and they're all hot. A bunch of hot rods. Huwt Ruud. Can you believe this guy? I hate this French accent. We have fun. We're having fun here. And here he is with a bunch of other Mastermind Creations Reformatted guys. This could be, a different toy line, probably a different aesthetic and all that stuff, but they look like they kind of go together. Looks like he's got double joints for the elbows because of the transformation. Pretty deep knee bend. Some nice little faux ratchety goodness in there to make it look all robotic. You know, he's got rotation around the legs. Looks like a lot of rotation. You can get his shoulders outward if you're into something like that. And I already forgot that I wedged that paper in there, and if I hadn't, these would have fallen off like 17 times by now. But yeah, his feet, I wish they had a stopping point so that there was like a hard point where this stopped instead of being able to be flipped up, which allows him to rock back. But I guess at least the heel spur is with just enough tension that you could set him down on it, and it'll hold. I guess these points on the back here are going to prevent him from falling back too. But yeah, he was a nice little impulse buy. He was on sale. I figured I wanted to try one of the IDW hot rods, either MMC or the SXS company. It's hard to say. And maybe I'll wait around for the black and purple repaint of the SXX version. Am I saying that right? SXS? SXS. Oh, jeez. Because they both look cool, and I like having variety. I like the chest on the SXS one is a little more sloped, so that'll be a nice counterpoint to have that next to this guy. But yeah, I'm pleased with Mastermind stuff, and you know, like I said, he was on sale. He looks good. He'll look good on my IDW / Cybertron / off-Earth shelf. And yeah, I guess there's not a whole lot else to go into. But yeah, I guess this has been a quick third-party review from the old idiosyncratic plastic crack addict. And thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.